What's the difference between the Jews that wear the rags hanging down and the black suits, white shirt, and a Jew that don't wear that?
Well, that would just be like the religious ones. It's there. Depending on what they are, they can be called the rabbis. That would be, the priest. They would be considered the priest for the Jewish. But they wear all of that.
Oh, and they would be the priest for all the Jews, no matter what?
Well, no, they would be. Well, if you're not super religious.
Because the kids wear them too. I see.
No, you don't. I'm just saying that's like the religious attire. It's like wearing the.
Oh, I see.
The little hat. I don't wear that, but that's it's similar to wearing the other stuff. It's all similar stuff.
Oh, I see. Do you ever wear the Jewish hat?
Not often.
Why not?
I'm just not very religious. I'm not. I believe in God, but not super religious.
And you believe in God?
Yeah.
And how do you know you believe in God?
What do you mean by that?
How do you know you believe in God?
You think, how do I know I'm not wrong?
No, how do you know you believe? You say you believe in God, right?
Well, it's how do you know that you are here right now?
No, how do you know you believe in God?
I wouldn't know how to answer that. It's just I believe in him. It's how do you know that you are conservative?
No, but you said I believe in God, right?
No, I do, not
right.
you.
Know what I'm saying? You said you believe in God.
Yes, I believe in him.
But how do you know that you believe in him?
Oh no, I was answering it by saying it's like how do I know that I am a conservative? It's just you know what you think.
Oh, I see. Do you have a free will?
I would say so. I believe everybody has the opportunity to act on themselves.
So you believe you have a free will?
I believe so.
And why do you believe that?
I just believe that believing you don't have a free will is gonna take you on the wrong path. You know what I mean? It's gonna help you become lazy and think that you being lazy was inevitable.
Oh, I see.
Do you believe you have free will?
No, I know for a fact no one has a free will.
Why so?
They just don't have it. You're either controlled by good or you're controlled by evil. You're not in control. Have you ever created your own thoughts? Do you create your own thoughts?
Maybe I wouldn't know. It's a difficult question. I wouldn't know how they're coming into my mind.
They're coming into your mind?
I wouldn't know how though, if it's me or something else.
And do they come into your mind? Do they go into your mind?
Yeah, very, very thoughtful.
And where do they come from?
I'm saying I wouldn't know. Maybe my brain.
And so, but you don't create them. They tend to come from somewhere.
Probably, yes.
Have you ever wondered where are these thoughts coming from?
I've never gone down this route of thinking, but it's a good question. It's interesting.
Yeah, and why have you thought about that?
Have you ever thought about The Rock competing in WWE Slam Championship?
I have no idea who that is.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
So, like, do you have...
It's like it's just something that never came to my mind.
Do you have good thoughts and bad thoughts?
I would mainly like just, yeah, I would say so.
So sometimes you have good ones and sometimes you have bad ones, right?
Yeah.
But you don't create them.
Probably not. I would have to think about it more extensively.
Right. And so if you had a free will, why don't you will those thoughts to go away and never come again?
Say it again.
If you have a free will,
okay,
why don't you will those thoughts to go away and never come again?
I would say that it's good to have good and bad thoughts.
Why?
I don't think you should just have good. You should be able to think about what is good and what is bad, because if you're just taking everything at face value, you might not actually get to what is good. You might, let's say you find somebody who is raised up by liberals, they will, if they just take things at face value, they will believe that their good thoughts is pro-abortion and letting in 1 billion Chinese to the US. But if they think about it more extensively, it might flip that is bad and something else is good. So I think you need to have thoughts within yourself to come to a conclusion.
Why is it necessary to have good thoughts or bad ones? Why not have none?
Then you'll just be blank.
Isn't that amazing?
That is so amazing.
Would you rather live a blank, free life, non-thinking life, or a life where you get up and down thoughts, bad and good thoughts?
I would say bad and good. Which one for you?
Why would you rather have that than to have clear, no thinking, free mind?
But if you're not thinking, there's nothing going on in the brain.
But you're not doing the thinking.
You're saying that there are thoughts, but they're just being controlled? I'm confused.
I'm saying that there are thoughts, but they're not your own.
Well, that's
the
fine as well.
so-called good ones or the bad ones.
You just act instinctively.
You act according to the thoughts without realizing they're not your own.
But if that's the case, then that would be what you're doing anyways.
What do you mean?
I would say that it's probably one or the other. No, if everybody just acts on that, then they're also acting on the idea that they're thinking of the thoughts. You know what I mean? They're not acting on their own accord to think of the good and the bad. That's just acting instinctively, like what you're saying.
Right, but all people, until they realize, are acting on thoughts. They're not acting on them on their own, right? And they're reacting to thoughts, the good ones or the bad ones. They're both imposters.
You're saying the good ones are fake also?
Yes.
So what should we do?
Get rid of them all and live a no-thinking life.
No thinking life?
Right.
You think that will lead to success?
Yes.
Why
In a
so?
major way.
But why?
It will not only will it lead to success, but it will lead to success without your efforts. It will happen naturally.
It will just be no stress, stress-free life, you're saying?
Absolutely.
That seems like a good one.
But you got to get rid of thoughts, and you got to overcome thoughts
So how can I do that though?
by watching them and not calling them yours.
So I should allow the thoughts to come into the brain and then just take them out of the ear?
No, you watch them come in and just let them go. Don't hold on to them. Don't call them you.
Or they're just something else? Don't worry about it.
Right.
Can you eat them?
What?
Can you eat them?
What?
Can you eat them, digest it?
What do you mean?
Can you take a thought physically and then eat it?
How? How can you do that?
I don't know, I'm
You
asking
don't
you.
even control them. They're not yours.
So it's not possible to eat it?
If you want to, you can.
That seems good, amazing.
So will you give that a try to stay away from thoughts? Just observe them?
I will give that a try as well as the other thing.
Would you rather have a stress-free life, or would you rather have a life that's dominated by thoughts and emotions?
Stress-free life.
Well, then that's how you get it. You overcome thoughts.
I need to try this.
You're not your thoughts.
Should I try it right now?
You're not your thoughts. You're not your body. You're not your emotions.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start the process.
You started by just being aware of what you're thinking,
Okay.
and then let it go. You'll learn.
Hopefully it doesn't turn me schizophrenic.
No, it's gonna make you sane. All people who
Nice
are
to
into,
meet you.
all people who are into thoughts are schizophrenic. They're
You
crazy.
believe you're schizophrenic?
No, I'm not into thoughts. But all people who are into thought, all people are insane. They're crazy.
You see all of the people on the stage with us right here? I'm seeing a lot of people right now.
Right. I'm not surprised.
I'm seeing a lot of people.
I am not surprised.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Is there such thing as a past or future?
I would think so.
Do you have a past?
I would believe so.
Where is it?
My past, what do you mean? Like a reincarnation? I don't believe in it.
Where's your past?
Well, the past was talking to you 5 minutes ago.
Right, but where is it now, though?
Now it's gone.
So there is no past.
Doesn't exist, I guess.
Do you have a future? Is there a future?
Maybe. It's a difficult question. Very philosophical.
Oh, okay. Have you ever wondered about your future?
I kind of act in the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I act as where I am now.
There is no future.
Because I believe that if you act in the past, you will become depressed. And if you act in the future, you will become anxious.
Absolutely.
You need to act in the
You
present.
need to live right now,
Right now.
and let now take care of itself.
Amazing.
Amazing.